So here we are in West Covina, California, and here is their Avior setup. As you can see, we have presentation, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. Camera 3 is going to be used as the wide backup. There's their Pippo service monitor. So what we have here is, of course, on the video matrix, 1 is going to be program feed from ATEM. 2 is going to be the backup shot from camera 3. Input 3 is the bright sign, which they will be using and going out the cable with. And then 4 is the hyperdeck. Here is the HDMI to SDI converter that we run camera 3 to, and then convert the signal to SDI going into the matrix. Back here is the HDMI balun that is used. Since we're taking the HDMI feed for the wide shot off camera 3, we run it over here with HDMI balun. There's the receiver, and then that feeds the HDMI to SDI converter. Here's our DAC. We are using a VGA feed going into the DAC. That's how we're getting our presentation. There's the NUC. Here's the MDLX, converting the HDMI signal from the bright sign to SDI. Manage power, router, network switch. So a difference here, what we're doing, we're actually using both of the outputs on the video matrix, and what we're doing is we're going as normal, we're going out to the encoder, but then we're using the other output. So what we're doing is we're shooting that signal, we're going out, and then here is their current rack setup. What we're doing is up here there's this right here. This is a SDI-DA, and so we're sending the matrix feed to that, and then we're using that DA to go to their overflow room for the meeting. They also have a monitor in front of the dais for the council to see what's going out live. It's feeding that. It's feeding their Extron touch panel, which is pretty much not going to be used a whole lot, but they have video there, live feed. And what we're doing too, and how we're getting the signal to the TV in front of the dais, what we're doing, obviously we're coming off the SDI-DA, then we're coming to this MDLX here, converting to HDMI, and then we're going into this HDMI balun, and then shooting it over to the TV in front of the dais. When we're in the council chambers, I'll show you the monitor. Here, this is how we're receiving our presentation. We're receiving it via VGA balun that's under the dais as well. And then with a VGA cable, we're shooting it up over into the ceiling and then over to the DAC that resides in the rack.